Might wait till you stop coughing.
I might not stop coughing.
Oh, alas.
Well, hello there, dear friends. Are there any dear friends here?
Who knows?
Oh, I see you is here.
All right, well, turn it so that we can actually
See us?
people, because you'll need to turn it so that I'm in there. Yeah, that's a little better. Okay.
Turn. Oh, I didn't shave.
You didn't, so you'll be scruffy and fluffy.
I need a hat.
Greetings from Canada. Everyone is well here. Good luck on your quest, heroes. Yes, we're all.
My quest to breathe.
Yes, quest as we
So
can.
it's 75 degrees in here, and I'm feeling chilled. Must be old age.
Must be.
We're older now.
Yes, we are. And you look so excited.
I do. I look exhausted.
Yeah.
A hat over there.
A hat? You don't.
I haven't the hat.
You haven't a hat. The only hat we have is this one. You can wear this one.
Okay, that'll do. It's not a full pound of a kilogram of a hat, but
it's got a real feather. It's a gram.
It's a gram of a hat.
It's a gram hat. All right.
This side. I'm having some trouble lefts and rights.
I always do when I'm looking mirrors. Yes. Does it? It should stick like that. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I don't think so. Oh well. Welcome everybody to yet another live stream with Corey and Lori.
I think it's a totally cracker of a hat.
Ah, I see. I don't think that works.
No. Not a graham cracker.
It's not a graham cracker.
Southern California is having better weather than the 1F with wind chill temperature and snow on the ground. Yes, it is 75 F here. It was.
Seagram here.
Lost the letter?
Nifty hat. Yeah. Gone from the hero's cape to an adventurer's cap. Ah. Yes, exactly.
You know, it's the capstone of my adventuring.
True, clearly. I am King Graham Cracker, right, and I am the Princess Rubella. Okay. Well, let's see. It's that holiday season where everybody's freezing if they're up here on the northern thing, unless you're here, which is, it's kind of all right outside. It's just a little chilly, but it's also very foggy. So,
have you all been following the wonderful McDonald's advertisement for the holidays, or the most terrible time of the year?
I don't think we need to talk about it since it's so stupid. It's well below freezing here in
Southwest Ohio.
Oh, I am so glad I am here. On the other hand, we spent the last week
near Cincinnati. We spent the last week
in Palm Desert / Palm Springs / Rancho Mirage. In Central California, and it was warm. It was 80 degrees.
Mostly.
No, not much.
As
long as you stay out of the sun. And yes. Oh, you got a foot of snow. Wow.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and so we were in the middle of this desert, and I want to tell you
some of our sun.
Yeah, the desert of Palm Springs area is the most desolate, miserable looking desert that there is. Seagam's family has a farm there. Cool. But, in Central California, hello.
Now, Palm Desert is not actually in Central California. It's definitely in Southern California.
All right, Southern Central.
East to west. It's
if you divide it that way, it's definitely center. But it's
north to south. It's definitely south.
It's kind of it looks terrible. The whole area looks desolate. And then you've got this island of
casinos
and resorts and golf courses all over the place. Huge golf courses. The place we stayed at, we had to walk half a mile to our room from the main lobby.
Yes, Palm Springs area.
Yep. I do not envy anybody living there. It's going to be hot, and it's going to be dry. And unless you're an octogenarian who loves the heat, like my father did all his life.
We're working our way there.
Yeah. So I'm not moving there anytime soon.
Except to now.
So.
Oh, I get distracted. I'm having a senior moment.
So my theory is last weekend, I do not recommend it unless you like golfing to go to that area.
Mm-hmm.
But if you do, there is an excellent zoo of all things. It's the Living Desert Zoo. There is really one of the top zoos in the country, I think. In my opinion, it's a nicer zoo than San Diego Zoo because you can actually see all the animals. It's well designed, yes. Dry heat is better than humid heat, though. Yes, you can breathe. That is that. But you have to breathe the dust because there are sand dunes around there. So therefore, you've got dust, you've got LA smog that blows over, you've got all sorts of fun stuff.
So LA, the song goes, LA is a great big freeway, put 100 down by a car a few years ago, 100,000 now maybe. And we drove up Interstate 15 through the center of, center part of California, way away from the coast. And I said, we're in the middle of nowhere. Should make good time on this. Nobody will be there. The freeway was packed, both directions.
Going back.
Going there and going back.
It wasn't bad going.
No, it wasn't quite as bad going back. It was for a while.
But that was just.
And then the
405 is the biggest parking.
Yeah, but this is way east of there. This is inland.
This should be in the middle of nowhere. There shouldn't be traffic. 405. My gosh, it is a parking lot any time of day.
And the 10 freeway going towards LA was just as packed mid-afternoon. I figured people would be leaving LA then, but no, they were all going towards LA. Crazy.
So, yeah, the things you sacrificed, we may not have the 40 degrees Fahrenheit in Texas or the snow, but you do have weather here. Traffic jams are the worst. Sucks time out of your life that you can never get back. Yep, that is true.
It depends. You can listen to music. If you get a self-driving car,
Joseph.
You're not supposed to read or watch movies. People do.
Yeah, I know. You could watch movies on that stretch of the freeway. The other thing that was exciting, if you wind up going to Palm Springs for any reason, like there's a convention there or a bridge tournament, there's a really nifty tram that goes from about 3,000 feet to 2,000 feet, some elevation up to 8,000 plus. And so literally I did go up from 80-degree temperature up to 40-degree temperature and snow on the ground at the top of the tram. So
in the course of 5 minutes.
In the course of 5 minutes up the hill on a tram. The tram rotates while you're on it. And the floor rotates. So, you're clinging for dear life. If you have any fear of heights, you do not want to do this. You are literally over a canyon that's way down there. But, and then your floor is moving and you can't even hold on to the sides. And it was an entertaining thing. It's definitely different.
By the way, I sound sick, but I'm not sick. I just choked on something I ate earlier.
And yes, he played bridge this week. That's what he did. He didn't go to the zoo. He didn't go to the fancy tram. Yeah, but yeah.
But I achieved the rank of Gold Life Master.
Yeah.
So I think I can quit bridge now. That was my life goal.
Well, this is the first time I've ever been to Palm Springs. I've been through the area on the 10 between LA and Arizona when I lived there, but I had never been to Palm Springs.
Yeah, and it's Thousand Palms.
Yeah. But you've been to Oceanside. That is
Palms.
Interesting. Hope you get to come to Oceanside some other time, and we'll see you. But other than that, so it was an interesting week. Uh, One thing we found is, you know, here it is, the middle of resort slash ritzy area that this was. And there was still a mall where half of the, well, three-quarters of the stores had all gone out of business. It wasn't, for one thing, it was a strip mall style mall. So I can't imagine wanting to go shopping in, the 100-degree temperature that it is, half the summer long. But so that might have been a reason. But they did one thing that I really appreciated was all of the windows of the closed buildings had art in it. And basically they got all the artists in the area to submit art. And so then they display art in the window. And so even if it wasn't, all these buildings were all closed, you could appreciate the art and you could actually buy the art if you wanted. And that's great. That's a great way to promote your local artists. So I thought that was a good thing. Um, but we were in San Francisco and we were in Oakland and we were in Palm Springs, all in the season of supposedly Christmas that had been started 2 months ago. And it was hardly festive and it was hardly, conspicuous consumption of electric devices to make everything glow or inflatables. It was just kind of scarce this Christmas, which makes me suspect that it's, even retailers are really hurting this year.
Holding back, yeah.
Yeah.
Which, of course, is not going to do anything for their bottom line if they
yes, it doesn't.
They miss the biggest season of the year.
Yeah, so I was really, if you are going to try to sell anything, you really need to get your audience, your customers to feel like it's a festive time of year, even if we're all feeling not particularly festive. Oh, I wish those three ghosts would hurry up. Yes, but I don't want them to be those friendly ghosts. We want the vengeful ghosts to go after certain people. But yes. And so what we're going to do is we will have a live stream next week. What's next week? Is that the solstice next week? Yes. We will have the Yule time live stream next week, which we will be celebrating the solstice / Yule, which is
called You'll Be Swinging on a Star,
or something like that. It'll definitely, you'll be jolly, and we will have another one on the 28th, which is the week after. So we're going to just do this all back to back.
Hey, how are you?
But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a live stream myself on Wednesday and probably Sundays after this for the next week. I'm going to be live streaming the new event in World of Warcraft, which is the player housing, which is a totally it's totally new to WoW, and it is really well done. And it's a chance for me to talk about my characters and game design theories while trying to find a house. The first episode is try to find the location for a house in the Alliance section of the world. Because I play Horde. My Horde house is all decked out for the holidays and everything else.
Of course, having waited this long, all the good housing plots would take.
Yeah, well, I can probably find. But first, we're going to go with you guys. I'm just going to go looking at each one, and we'll talk about what's exciting about it. Because what World of Warcraft did was basically give them all their little section of the world for housing. And then they made all of the areas for the house. Each one had to be unique and interesting. So it's an interesting discussion of game design, actually. So I'm really looking forward to it because I really want to get my Alliance house chosen and dressed up for because it takes a while.
So we're going to do that in this stream or a separate?
No, I'm going to do it in its own stream. So you people that haven't any interest in World of Warcraft or watching me dither and talk, you don't need to be there. But we will do that on this channel Wednesday in the evening. and I'll advertise it. Okay, where'd you get the King Graham hat? I want one. We got that.
It came with that owl up there.
It was made by the same woman.
Wait, I can't get it there.
There.
That
Yes,
owl.
that owl. That you could raise your camera up so they could see it. There, that owl. And it was created by the same woman. We got it from MagFest, and eventually we will see Richard Aronson to hand those over to him because she made them for him.
And I did see him a couple months ago and didn't think to bring it.
Yeah, I know. Well, yeah, we didn't. You were going to him, so yes, yeah, it was really cute. They're both well made and real fun, especially the Cedric. Because if you haven't seen the Cedric before...
Let's bring it closer to the camera.
And then turn it on.
It's on.
I'm giving... No, the owl. Turn on the owl.
Huh? A button?
Yeah, there's a button.
Where?
Right in top.
It's a switch.
Oh, that isn't a button? Okay. Yes. He talks. There are many things he says, but it's not. Oh, there.
Oh, no, you keep it, Graham. It's much too hard to fly and carry things at the same time. That's Kristen's universe interpreter. But be careful. You might accidentally realign the stars.
Oh.
Ooh, is that a new dance, Graham?
All right, that's enough of him. Shush him up.
Turn it off.
I tried to. I thought that was turning it off. It didn't.
Graham, watch out.
Doesn't want to turn off. Oh,
no. Okay, we got it.
Ah, good.
It's off low and high.
Okay.
So the voice of Cedric was our friend Richard Aronson, who is a big guy, 6'2" and just about as large around the equator as the poles. Not quite back then. And has a deep bass voice. So even it was falsetto mode, Cedric totally threw out his voice as I am about to do right now.
Yep. Let's see. What function does a character like Cedric serve? Did you ever consider someone like that for QFG? Well, there's two things it could serve. Yes, we were considering that because we were considering that the Magic User player would have a familiar. And then the familiar could say things when it came relevant. What it would not do is be totally useless like Cedric is. Yes. Oh, Mary says that it's usually the lowest voices that have the most solid falsettos by the pure laws of physics. Probably they do, because they probably have longer vocal cords. That would make sense. And it's like, they're capoing their voice.
So long, my vocal cords. Totally useless like Cedric, yes, indeed.
Yeah. So, yes.
Well, Cedric's purpose is to tell you what went wrong after it's happened.
Cedric's purpose supposedly in the game was to give you a friend to help you along in the way, and somebody you would like, and she thought of him as a little child. This is Roberta, who designed him, thought of him as a little child who'd be your best friend. So she wanted you never to be alone in your game. Yes. I wish Igor was your companion. I'd run out of graveyard humor jokes, I think.
Oh, don't worry. There's an infinite number of them.
Perhaps. Happy holidays, everyone. Yes. Look out, hero. Bloodthirsty vampire. Yes.
Vampire. Oh, thirsty vampire. So there are many Igors and Igorinas in Terry Pratchett's Discworld series. They're quite fun there, too.
Yes, if you haven't read Terry Pratchett, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Whatever you celebrate, go get some,
I think there's like 40 books.
Yes, it'll keep you occupied for a while with some of the most wisdom, wise and humorous and inspirational stories that there are.
And imaginative, yes.
Yes. So you can't go wrong with reading Terry Pratchett. Well, why don't we think about playing a game then while we're yakking?
Wiggling my feather.
I see. You like that feather.
I like that feather.
Oh, okay. When did you start reading Discworld? First book that came out was
The Color of Magic.
Color of Magic.
Laurie's cousin, Charles, introduced us to it and loaned us the first couple books. And the series started out as basically a parody of fantasy fiction, and like the Conan books and so on. Is a character called Cohen the Barbarian. It's the Jewish Conan. You've got Rincewind is the hapless, totally incompetent wizard who is basically
doing his best to survive.
He's lucky in the sense that things don't quite kill him.
Yes.
But he's constantly getting into things that really would have killed anyone else.
So yeah,
pretty much come close to killing him.
So that's an amusing set. As he starts out, they're mostly amusing. They're not really profound until he starts. As he keeps writing, they get more and more profound.
Getting his voice.
Yes. Yes, you'd be surprised what you can live through. Yes, indeed.
And the Night Watch. So he's got a few different storylines. So there's the wizards and stories around Rincewind. There are really just a few stories about the barbarians.
Yeah.
But
The Last Hero.
The Last Hero is amazing.
Brilliant. Is just
those of us who are getting a little bit mature in our years.
Well, it actually helps though to have the context of the other books, because most of his books start to build off that world that he created. Because he did it a lot like we do with Quest for Glory. We create a world that's rich and full of things, and then our stories come out of the world, you can just, his characters keep returning in his books because they're part of the world.
I was trying to summarize, not doing too good a job of it. The Night Watch, yes, Color Magic is strange nowadays because it's a parody of a genre that isn't around anymore.
Yep.
But, D&D, Gary Gygax gave a famous Appendix something or other, Appendix J or something like that was source material for fantasy stories, and it had like Conan, and it had Fafhrd and the Grey Mouser.
All of these stories that were, even old by our standards when we were growing up, but they were the influence for D&D and for, all of fantasy came out of those things.
Boris Vallejo paintings and so on. Mm-hmm. So the Night Watch is effectively in a town that is completely lawless. The best they have.
Quite lawless.
Almost lawless.
It's really lawful. Now look. Every thief has to have a guild card, or else
it has to be licensed. Otherwise, you're in trouble.
Yes, you might get killed by another. By the guild, or beaten up at least. So everybody has to have their guild card. The assassons are strictly, regimented.
They only kill people that they have a job to kill.
Yes, they cannot kill anybody for free. That sort of thing. It's very lawful. Maybe you'd think of it as lawful evil when you first experience it, but it's a very lawful society. Yes, but it isn't. So, it's a very interesting series of things. Was there ever talks about doing a Quest for Glory novel like that of the King's Quest novels?
Well, as a matter of fact, we're constantly approached by fans. Well, were back in the day, constantly approached by fans who wanted to do Quest for Glory novels and or write one with us. And one time Laurie said yes.
Yep.
And over on our YouTube, which I'm bringing up here, the Road to Redemption channel.
Mm-hmm.
There's our YouTube channel in the sidebar. There are some playlists. So one of the playlists is called, let's just bring this over here, desktop. One of the playlists is
How to Be the Hero by the Book.
How to Be a Hero by the Book. Mouse Mary Jest put together this intro for us. Dancing with the fairies. The old legend.
Where did you get that music for this?
Should have been in the credits.
Yeah, really. And so, yes, I read the entire book. And it is, I could probably turn it off.
I'm just going to bring the volume down a
Okay,
little.
yeah.
Maybe. Maybe that's not how it's done.
That's usually how, but you could do it on the video. The video is probably turned up. Yeah, click on that. Yeah, see. Yeah. All right. So, any rate, and you can watch me read this. Sorry, close this down because we'll get commercials. Don't keep going.
I was just trying to see what's
but
here.
Yes, with
it's a good chapter.
Michelle Baker, we wrote this book together with a long-range collaboration where I was still in Oakhurst, Ahwahnee
no,
area.
you were in LA, weren't you?
No, I was in Ahwahnee. She lived in LA. You lived in LA because he was working with the company that was doing the poker.
So I was living with Michelle?
No, you weren't. So.
Same city?
So she wanted to collaborate with me, and her take on this was that instead of having, a story that had the character, what is he, a magic user, a thief, or a fighter? She said, we'll divide the characters up and make it a family of young adults, kids that want to be heroes. And
teenagers,
so,
really.
Yeah, well, Ren was the youngest. She was probably still...
10.
No,
12.
she was, I thought of her as about 12.
Yeah.
10, 11, 10, you know.
12,
that.
probably about 12.
And I think actually she was 10, and then Owl was 12, and the boys
So
14,
Han,
15.
Falcon, Owl, and Ran are
Yes.
the 4 orphans.
Okay. And so, yes. We took that approach and really made the story about the 3 kids all experiencing the Quest for Glory. We had the whole thing mapped out and how it varied from the games. So it was an interesting adventure.
Do you think our games would work as D&D modules? We've actually been approached several times by people that wanted to do Quest for Glory as D&D modules. And my answer to them has always been, sure, go ahead, but wouldn't you be better off doing your own fantasy?
A lot of people run those with the world of Quest for Glory as the base. You could easily run them. You the GM know the world better than anybody.
Yeah.
So
So that gives you environment. You have
and then
have some starter ideas for
just let
encounters.
those players try to figure out how to solve the problems that that the game proposes. But I'll tell you, if you do it live with real players, you'll have to really make up a lot of stuff.
Because they will deviate from the original storyline very quickly.
Yep, they'll kill Baba Yaga. They'll kill Barnard. They'll generally be chaotic. They may be a good team, but somehow they'll manage to do chaotic things.
You'll probably kill the Dryad.
Yeah, really.
They'll try, and they'll...
Yes. Players are interesting, I have to say.
It's nutty.
As is the norm with D&D groups. Yes, exactly.
Save me from murder hobos.
I know it. We were all strong role players, the groups we would continue to play with.
But, I started out in games that were basically go down to a dungeon, kill the monsters, take the loot, and it's only afterwards you started talking about the monsters are lairing there somewhere, and you're effectively breaking into their home, and then you're robbing their home.
Questioning the morality of what you do. So,
but that came later.
Yes.
First we had fun adventuring.
Someone throw Fenris for a bad bit. All right, so let's get going with the game.
Rough piece of bread.
Yeah, clearly. My best friend forever had a long-running campaign. I wonder how many silly throwaway background characters ended up reoccurring or, gosh, important. That's kind of the way, designing games is. You come up with it. You try to give them as much personality as possible. And then, most authors will tell you they have their own life and they do what they want to do, even though the player slash writer slash GM wanted them to do something. If you're writing correctly, if you're playing correctly, it comes from the character themselves rather than from you. I certainly have a ability to do that. My characters are all strong personalities that, once I get into a role, that's where I act from. There are people that find me far too menacing and intense when I get angry as a character in the game. And of course, I'm not angry, but boy, my characters get pissed.
So Kalantari says the story I've heard it was the Weiss that started wondering about why is there a vampire in this dungeon. Well, obviously that was long after 10 years or so after D&D came out.
Yeah. But
they started doing stuff that led to Ravenloft and
yes, but they did. They created one of the best scenarios out there for a dragon and a vampire in the dungeon with a whole region and whole explanation.
Tracy Hickman and Margaret Weiss created the Dragonlance series.
Yeah. Quest for Glory goes hard on big casts. Road to Redemption as well. Yes, because for one thing, both Quest for Glory and Road to Redemption are trying to juggle something that most people don't have to do, and that's juggle the fact that our players all want to play something different. So therefore, the games have to have characters that will appeal to all kinds of players. So by going with that, we're really forced to think about, I've always thought from the point of the view of the player, what do they want to do? Who do they want to experience? And what can be, for their style, a fun way to play?
I think this hat and these glasses make me look younger.
I see. Okay.
So I definitely started out feeling and looking old. Setting up the screen.
Notion of having a familiar is cool, but as a magician, I would not want a familiar, but an unfamiliar. Okay.
Perhaps, but it might not cooperate very well with you.
Yes. Let's see. Each of the Quest for Glory could be a first game in the series for someone. How did you build for that? Well, for one thing, we let you not have to have your character carried over. We always started it with effectively, no matter what your stats were, you always started at about around the beginning of the game. You had about equal amount of skill at the beginning of the game, no matter which one you started with. We wanted you to feel like you were progressing. So that was the other reason we moved you around in the game, was so that you wouldn't be, a level, by the game number 4, if you went back to Spielberg, you would thumb your noses at all the monsters that terrified you back in the day, Yeah,
so one of the things they do in games sometimes is scaling, that basically as the players become more powerful, the monsters become more powerful too. And optimally that's done by having different monsters that look different. So you have a reason for them to be tougher, but when it's done with the same monsters you originally started with, you start feeling like you haven't made any progress at all. Yeah. You might as well be a beginning character if the monsters are just as tough as you are.
Right. So you have to, that's a game design concept, to try to juggle.
You want to give people a challenge without destroying them.
Right. Yes. And you have to keep introducing new challenges, new enemies, and but let the player feel like you've actually, had something in the past that actually was meaningful. Yes.
Is there one game you wanted to be the hardest one? Well, presumably the last one.
Yes.
The one you die in.
Right. Yes, you can kill yourself in that game. So yeah. If I played a D&D Quest for Glory campaign, I would start a pizza shop and run for mayor. Okay, yeah, there we go. You'll have to be in Somaria for it. That's a Somaria. Definitely. And that's what the weird thing about what World of Warcraft is doing now is with the advent of player housing, suddenly you have players actually feeling like they have made a difference in the world. Because before, you're on a road, you're following the quests, they're all wind up being the same place, same time, and suddenly now, for the first time in 15, 16 years, how long has it been?
Since what?
Since World of Warcraft began?
Well, World of Warcraft's 20 years.
It's 20 years?
Yeah.
Really? I didn't think it was quite that.
It was like 2002.
All right, whatever. We've been playing all that
2003, something
mostly.
like that. So yeah, they're about 22 years.
So yes, now finally the player really has agency.
Yes, the ultimate enemy in World of Warcraft ends up being the Player Homeowners Association.
I know.
It's starting to feel like that.
Yeah.
Okay, you can certainly blow an awful lot of gold buying furnishings for your house. Yeah. It's a lot like real life.
Or spend an awful lot of hours sitting there trying to farm, literally for lumber and farming for minerals and things
it's called mining.
Mining, yes. Well, it's farming in the sense you're going around and looking for it, not just staying in one place. And you're doing that all through all the regions of the game. That was a brilliant move, and I'll talk more about this when I live stream with the World of Warcraft. The right decisions they made.
I wanted to say about the pizza shop that if you're in Quest for Glory 1, it would probably be a doner kebab stand these days. Now, mind you, when I was in Germany 55 years ago, nobody had ever heard of a doner kebab, and there weren't that many Turks or immigrants in Berlin.
So yes, want to. Really, you have to be economics. You have to be in Somalia to have a decent pizza stand because it has an island of scientists. Therefore, you have a steady stream of customers.
There you go.
Yes. The ultimate enemy in role-playing games is the schedule monster. It's ending more parties than anything in the monster manual. Yep. Yeah.
So our one friend who was chronically late to everything when he ran D&D games insisted that all players get there on time, and he had various benefits for players who got there on time and serious penalties for ones who got there late. So it's funny because he was never on time, but he made sure his players were.
Let's see.
Kronos the Devourer, yes. Time devours all things.
Saurus Rex, only appearing after 1,000 experience points. The bane of the fighters speedrun.
Yes. 100% speedrun. Yeah, I personally could not have told you when Saurus Rex shows up, but we did design it to only be after the player was more experienced. So the experience points are kind of meaningless in Quest for Glory. But they were a way of us keeping track of how much you'd done, effectively.
Yes.
But it's not like D&D where you get a certain number of experience points to say, oh, you've gone up a level, you get new abilities, which we never liked.
Well, it's practice makes perfect. So therefore, it was all went directly into your stats rather than into plateauing, which I couldn't stand from D&D. The other systems that I grew up with, the Arizona D&D system and some of the other ones like Rollmaster, you actually got experience points and then had to spend them after the fact to get your skills up. And everything is has a certain amount of money that or experience points that it takes to do.
Well, Thieves got that even in D&D. That each time you went up a level, you got 30. Skill points 30 percentage points you can allocate to different thief skills.
Not initially. No, it was always
in the original system. Come on, I played at the beginning.
Yes, but I did too.
Before you did.
Yeah, they all went, you got your stats kept going up in each system. So, yeah. Hi, then, Blossom.
Right. I guess you're right. In the original,
right. It was just.
You got a certain amount of points
in each one, yes. You didn't allocate anything.
AD&D was when they gave
all right,
you points.
But, yeah. If practice makes perfect, malpractice makes the misfits. Their songs are better. Yes, yes. Practice makes perfect if you practice well. I mean, practicing the same lousy things over and over just makes you lousy.
Well, I used to say that we were influenced by Larry Niven's book. No, not Larry Niven. The Practice Effect.
Yes, David
Brin's book, The Practice Effect. But in practice, we really weren't. Ours is simply the cliche, practice makes perfect, whereas the practice effect is sort of the opposite, that you practice things to make things better, whereas you stay the same.
How did you play during the Boyle and Anthill era of DMD? Not sure. I don't know what the Boyle and Anthill.
Boyle and Anthill. Boyle and Anthill. No, we've never heard it by those terms. However, we did, in fact, encounter giant ants in the Rollmaster-based game.
I'm pretty sure that's not what that means, though.
No.
Yeah.
But those giant ants were nasty.
No, because not the Kazin Wars, and the Katas are just not off of Kazinti, which were...
we were familiar with Kazinti,
we were very
but the Katas are nothing like them,
Kazinti.
Other than being cat-like.
Yes.
Boyle and Anthill. Oh, I missed that one.
Yeah.
We were more...
Oh, please play
we were more
the Cedric doll again. I guess we have to do that.
We were more like the head of Vecna.
Yeah. Yes. And now that's a reference people will get. Jeez.
Yes.
Because of
Thanks to Stranger Things.
But
your friendly song sound module is an ultra.
Hey, don't put it in front of the...
It's much too hard to fly and carry things at the same time. That's Kristen's universe interpretive. But be careful, you might accidentally realign the stars.
look, face the camera, Cedric. All right, there we go. Yes, we won't torture Brainiac anymore. There.
Why do you hate me, Blazin? I think it was some early rule that said you'd get a minimum of 1 XP for every character you killed. And someone suggested killing, boiling an anthill to get... I remember that, okay? But no DM, that's the thing, is Game Masters, Dungeon Masters actually had some agency, more than the players did, and they could simply say, okay, great, you boil an anthill, you have slain a million trivial monsters, and I'll give you a 10 XP for clever idea. And nothing for killing them because they were trivial.
Yes, so yeah.
Brainiac is calling Geneva if this keeps up.
Torture. We're torturing him. Yeah. We'll try not. Yes, we always played with.
Oh, we should have go to a science fiction convention, Geneva. We can call it the Geneva Convention.
Sorry, Thor.
No,
you blew your jokes.
Oh well.
Yeah. Yes.
Some know how to tell them. I just make them up and let other people tell them.
Right, but.
Yeah.
But when I never played with a GM that was hardcore that way, because I couldn't, you wouldn't tolerate it very long. I'm not good with authoritarian people.
Yes, I played with one at a convention that was a very young DM, and he was insisting on always being in control. So at one point, we were going through thick weeds and large number of monsters on us, and the druid character got the great idea of casting Entangling Roots, or Entangle, or whatever it was called. So the DM decided that, okay, great, all the vines, get up and grab your own party because you're there in the same weeds. And so I said, well, can't get to the monster, so I took out my sling, and I will sling a bullet at them. Rolled a hit. I rolled a 1. Oh, that's a fumble. Your sling whirls around, and you hit yourself in the head with a stone, and you're dead. Wasn't even confirmed critical. It's simply, one, you fumble and die. That was the end of the game for me. So, yeah, some DMs are not there for the benefit of the players.
Yes, rule number 1, the players must have fun. If the players don't have fun, then you are...
Then you won't be DMing the next session.
Yes.
So...
Let us play a game.
I don't know if I can.
You can play a game easier if you... Yes. The Reign of Squirrels DM was my favorite DM. Okay, I don't know that reference either. I thought convention DMs were instructed to go easy on players and not kill characters quickly.
No, conventions tell them nothing.
Yes. Conventions say you want a GM, be a game master.
Cool.
Yeah, good. You're what brings the people here. Come on in. They don't say nothing. Yep. Oh, okay. So yeah, we played under a variety of GMs, and some were kind of convention GMs are
very inconsistent.
Very inconsistent.
I had a good time at Gen Con.
Yeah,
which was called Gen Con because it started out in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin, but quickly outgrew it and moved to Milwaukee. But the one year I went when I was working in Chicago, we went up with some friends from Chicago.
Yay!
What happened?
Menatrix is now following.
Oh,
welcome.
Yeah. All right.
I bet everybody was amused at the Reign of Squirrels. That could be very useful, honestly.
Anyway, I was in a game where it was kind of a murder mystery, and that the non-player characters that we were working with started dying off one by one, and the players started dying off one by one. And the object was to solve the mystery, figure out who was killing them, and how he was picking them out, and so on. And it turned out that one of the players was a shill that had been brought in there by the DM. And the trick to it was they just had their friends sign up on the sign-up sheet before the sign-up sheet was opened up to the rest of the groups. So we didn't realize that one of the players, who seemed to be an ordinary player who would sign up for the game, was basically secretly communicating with the DM and telling which players he was going to take out. The DM, meanwhile, was, they were both kind of observing the players. The ones who were less active and doing less in the game or were not really benefiting the adventure were the first to die. Which is an interesting way to handle it for a convention DM. That's very clever, really. And they were all, I think, pre-rolled characters and stuff, so it was no actual players died.
Kaylin Taris was saying, random weird magic items cool because it can reward creative players who can improvise, and getting players to improvise instead of relying on stats is good. We have played with some of the best improvisers of that were out there, and boy, that wand of Reign of Squirrels would have been put to great use. I can.
The Pixie group that was using color cantrip. Of course, the best story I heard, I never actually played in it, but Paranoia, you have various levels of security and so on that were color coded, and I think black was the highest one. The darker the color, the more security you could bypass, and that got a character in there. They were mixing Paranoia and Toon, and one of the Toon characters had the ability to change colors of things, and he could basically change the color of anything. So he was running rampant with the Paranoia rolls by making things higher alert security.
No, it was all black and white. He turned it all black and white, so nobody could tell the colors.
Oh, was that okay? I hadn't heard that. That was a different
Richard.
One.
No, this is a Richard story.
Okay.
He was the one in that game, so yeah. But yes, we've played a lot of games over the years.
So yes.
So let's play the
Fun
game while we're
stuff.
doing this.
Lori wants me to play a game. You probably all want me to play a game too.
Yeah.
Well, I have quite a few games over here. There's Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis. That's a really good game. And Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade is a good game. And well, I seem to have Quest for Glory collection up, so I guess I'll play that because that's the easiest to get to. Purely by coincidence. Are we playing Shadows of Darkness?
Yes, we are. We aren't done yet. For you who haven't been following us, last time we managed to actually succeed in rescuing a gypsy, and
we can get out of this.
well,
we rescued Igor.
Well, we rescued Igor.
And that allowed the gypsy to be freed by the sheriff.
Old Skies is on your Christmas to get list.
Ah, good. We played a little of that in the stream, actually. We did like the first scenario of it. All right. Restore.
Yep, we did both. Not just
indirectly.
Once.
One directly and one indirectly.
Okay.
Is it too quiet now?
Well, we'll see.
Anitra's dance party.
Yes, we'll all dance to her.
What time of day is it? It is currently morning. On day 7.
All right, let's look at our character sheet because we'll refresh people on what we're doing.
Our character sheet. We are a thief, it says.
Our name is Steely Dan.
Steely Dan. That sounds like we stole that name from someone.
Yeah.
Little graveyard humor there. Agility 280. So a lot of things in the. Most of our stats are in the 200s. Climbing's up to 330. You can go up as high as 400 in this game.
Yes, we're the wrong game. Yes, we become a rogue later. Yeah.
Did we break Davy out of prison? No, we did it the boring,
did it the conventional
honorable
way. I know. I thought we should have saved our game and then actually. We just rescued the Domovoy in the.
Yes, we rehydrated a dried up Domovoy, and the inn Domovoy was very pleased about that.
Yes, we
Pay
just.
the innkeeper for your room and board.
Oh, because we've been here for a week. Oop, I missed it.
Oh well.
Wonder what he said. Ask about the innkeeper.
Oh, I had a dream last night about my lost daughter, Tanya. I awoke suddenly and had difficulty getting back to sleep. Other than that, I am well.
Well, we learned the story of Tanya from the Domovoy.
Yeah.
And,
No.
2 years ago, Tanya was stolen from her bedroom one night. There was no sign of what happened to her.
we know the story.
There were rumors that the gypsies had stolen Tanya away, but when I went to their camp, I found no sign of her. Then the gravedigger mentioned that several times he saw a huge monster near her window at night. That is all I know of the matter. We both miss our daughter very deeply.
Have to add that one word. Very, very. Ask about the Domovoy.
There are supposed to be domovoi in most houses in Mordavia. They bring good luck as long as you don't try to harm them. The domovoi are creatures of legends, although I have never seen one.
Huh? Understand the line there.
Doesn't matter.
Rusalka.
In the folk tales of this region, we have always spoken of those beautiful maidens who seek to drown whomever comes near. I do not know if the Rusalki are real or not, but they make a good story.
Did we go through meet the Rusalka in this playthrough?
No, we haven't met the Brasaka yet. We haven't met a lot of things, honestly. We haven't seen Baba Yaga. We haven't seen the Gypsy Camp.
I do not like to speak of such things in
Vampires.
Moldavia. It is considered bad. There have been always rumors of vampires around here, though.
Vampires.
Vampires, yes.
Vampires, because it's a dramatic.
We need to get rid of the doll in our inventory that we're using the doll. I don't want to show that doll to the innkeeper.
You eat your plain but nourishing breakfast. It has more than a bit of garlic added for spice.
Could there have been ways for other classes to save the Rusalka, or was that always supposed to be the Paladin-only store? Yes. It was always supposed to be.
But there should have been something further.
Well, yeah, but that was a different theory. I mean,
the whole idea is that Paladins are the ones honorable enough to...
my theory, again, was that everybody's got to play every character. And so, therefore, each character class had to have something uniquely their own to make.
But of course, true role players pick one character and play it through forever and never go back and play another character.
But that's this game. Ask about, fine, we got to talk to her, so.
My mother used to go to the garden or the staff whenever she was unhappy. She said that the staff always made her feel safe and warm. I have always felt such feelings there as well, I might add.
I might add.
My grandmother used to say that the staff was from the mage Irana, that it was Irana's final gift to Mordavia when she died. I only know that you should visit there at night sometime. Perhaps you will have a pleasant dream there.
We, of course, are in conflict about whether to have our dreams in the inn or our dreams in the staff. And I think you can't do both.
Me doing laundry. Rana missed a sock. No.
My grandmother used to tell stories about Irana. How she was part fairy folk and unearthly beautiful, and she brought kindness and magic wherever she went.
Wives' tales.
They were true. Somewhere in the forest lies Irana's garden. My grandmother used to visit there sometimes before the woods got too dangerous to travel in.
Oh, yeah, we haven't seen Irana's garden either.
My grandmother told me how very beautiful the garden was, and how it filled her with happiness. Oy, how I wish I could visit there sometime.
No, Bella. It is too dangerous outside the town walls.
Manger.
I know, Yuri. Still, someday I will go there. You'll see.
And then she'll be like Anna. Never come back.
Dreams.
Dreams. Something about a dream.
Even my husband has dreams sometimes. I keep trying to tell him to believe in his dreams, that they are trying to tell him something, but he wouldn't listen.
I always play as a mage, and I gave him the most grandiloquent and absurdist name I could think of.
And I always start as a fighter in Spielberg and get picklocks and magic. That lets you do that.
Yeah, if I'm testing the game, that's how I play, really.
As you learn, the fairy folk are not exactly very kind or gentle. Fairies are awesome. They inspire awe.
Yes.
Fairies are fantastic. They inspire fantasy. No one said fairies are good. Fairies are bad. Pratchett. Lords and Ladies.
Yep.
Yeah, I need to reread Lords and Ladies. I just read the last one in the series, The Shepherd's Crown. And it's a flawed book. He didn't have time. It was just the last one Pratchett wrote before he died. And he was losing his mentality of the unusual form of dementia. But it is still a very good book. So quite interesting and very moralistic. What do you know about the Domovoy?
I used to see the Domovoy. When I was a child, I'd sneak down from my bedroom in the middle of the night and look for him. He was always hiding somewhere downstairs, and he would laugh. When I found him, he would be hysterical. Domovoy. Now that I'm an adult, I don't see him. But I do know he's still around.
Okay.
I was just doing your best to improvise, but unfortunately didn't get the sense of the line before reading it.
That's okay. It's funny. You can.
I am fine, but I do worry about you at times. Please, take care of yourself. I know that heroes need to do dangerous things, but try not to get into too much trouble. Okay, honey?
Oh, Bella, leave the poor man alone.
I just want to make sure you'll be all right. Don't hawk me.
Don't pop me. Well, enough already.
Oh, do we? All right, fine. Let's see.
You
Oh,
mustn't let
gods.
innkeepers see you with the dog. You
Yep.
know how they feel about thieves around here.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Can I order food?
You already ate. She
Did
gave
I?
you food. Yes, it was with,
Thief
you know,
side?
no, it was garlicky. You know, that's what it was.
All right. You want me to ask the very last question, which was town.
Okay.
Well, you have probably met nearly all the men in town. Most of their wives work very hard this time of year. Yeah, they're canning vegetables, making new clothes, schlepping blankets, providing for the winter.
Didn't know she was
Well, this
Jewish.
may be the time for men to relax from the harvest. But for the women, yuck, it's one of the busiest times of the year.
All right, there. You know, we would have missed that immortal dialogue. Yes.
If we had not.
Mary
Got it.
Jess says the shepherd's crown is heartbreaking. It came out the same time as my mother was dying of cancer, and it hit very hard. It hits hard every time I read it. Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of very
One thing
emotional
you
stuff.
can say about Mordavia is that it is never dull. Be careful out there.
Well, we should go to the very dangerous
Exercise room.
exercise room. Yes. Suppose we have anything more that we can get?
Not
from,
really.
Probably got everything we can get from Igor. What we got is about the crypt.
Crypt belonged to Borgard
Yep.
family. Used to be
Yep.
boyars and lived
You
in
listen to
castles.
this.
Now only
That
boyars
was last
around
time,
here
though.
in crypt. Except last boyar. Nobody knows where his body lies.
Important, you know, clues here.
Thinking of going there.
Schleppiness. Not get
Schlepping.
into too much trouble. Hello? Have you met me? Oh, yes, really.
We're at full stamina.
Wow, not for long.
This is a little too easy now.
You get to put more weights on.
Well, we might get ourselves up to that
Yes.
350 level we
You
need.
pick up 2 of the metal weights.
What
and put
choices
one
did
on
you make
each
about
of the
religious symbols in this series? We tried mostly to avoid them unless they were, you know, ancient. So we have a lot of symbols of Egypt here, you know, when we're doing. Oh boy, yes, you really wore that down.
45. I think we need to get it to 250.
Okay, then we'll need to relax for a while.
Let's see. We can rest. We could drink a stamina potion, but
After some rest,
If we only had it.
doesn't make stamina potions.
after some
Boom.
after some rest,
Almost there.
We got
after some rest, you feel better.
We got a letter from a woman who, in Quest for Glory 2, thought that we were using the Star of David for our symbol and was offended that we were using the Star of David on the Autovisa's thing. And then we had somebody complain that we were promoting witchcraft and things like that. We had complaints about everything. So yeah, get the hole in
So
the floor.
people see religion where there is none.
Get the hole in the floor. There is a hole in the floor.
Was there a hole in the floor?
There was a hole in the floor. Is there anything in that
It's
hole in the
Sunday.
floor?
Halfway through.
Did anyone complain about the cat? Nobody complained about the cat. Everybody
Everybody loves cats.
loves cats. There's the yeah. Well, look at that. It looks like a hole in the floor.
Floor has deteriorated and looks
Interesting.
Out of your cat universally.
Feel around in the hole for a bit, then pull out a rabbit.
Hey!
But wouldn't it be neat if you had?
Okay, so you can't actually do anything with it.
A knife.
You're gonna use the knife on the hole.
You trim and
No.
Use
This
that
is not a
myself.
good place to practice.
Okay, well, apparently it's just a throwing knife.
Ah,
I keep feeling like we should go up and visit Gregor again, but
Gregor.
you're Samsa?
I don't think he gives you much dialogue. He does want you to. Oh, of course. We get the. There's a way to get the statue to undo his curse. We haven't done that yet.
How do you do that?
Well, you.
We kind of did what we thought we could.
We're at the end of the line. Nope.
Nope.
Mm.
Okay.
There you go.
Yes.
Yes. There were so many Kata and Shapir that Rasir's internet infrastructure instantly collapsed when they fled.
Oh no!
It is true that the Kata diaspora get out of
Well, it's also
Rasir.
true that the internet is made of cats.
Yes, it is true. Catastrophe. Every time you do the bell, your intelligence goes up. I'm not sure because he's done that bell
Yeah,
particularly.
mine, not the players, only
Yes.
the characters.
It is not often that one of your talent and potential comes into Mordavia. Unfortunately, I have already awarded a laboratory assistant position to Frankie.
Which, of course, goes right along with Castle Dr. Brain, where the whole object of the game is to become Dr. Brain's laboratory assistant.
Yes.
Or laboratory. That was a cool thing. So, here, talking Samaria. What do we know about Samaria?
Tell Dr. Cranium that you would like to visit Silmaria someday. Here you are trapped forever in Mordavia.
Ha ha ha! Silmaria, a lovely place by the sea. You must be sure to visit the Academy of Science there when you visit. I am sure you will have the opportunity someday.
So Lori planned to have had a little bit to the future games.
Mm-hmm.
And remember that line? Mm-hmm. Ask about science.
You really should take the time to learn some of the basic principles of science. Learning the nature of the scientific elements and the patterns of the stars will improve your life. Here you are, one freshly brewed healing drink. Here you are, one freshly brewed universal poison antidote.
That's all I was here for.
Ask about Frankie.
Career?
Yeah, you could ask about career because that's new.
Oh, being a world-famous scientist is a very fulfilling life. You live off the research grants, call everything you do an experiment, and bring bodacious babes back from the grave. Nice work if you can get it, huh?
What about Frankie?
Frankie has been a great help in my experiments. Her assistance has been quite stimulating.
Sound like lines based on Lori's observations of me.
The scientist never fails to observe nature. Why, if I had not gone on an observation trip in the forest, I would never have found that garden with all.
Well, everybody's talking about the garden today.
There's a garden somewhere?
Now go through the whole list.
All right, fine. Whole list. Forest.
The forest outside of town is quite a fascinating area. The trees are primarily deciduous with the occasional conifer. A wide variety of fauna inhabits the forest, providing great opportunities for scientific research and occasionally excitement of other kinds.
Like running away from them.
Yeah. All right.
Yep.
There is a beautiful garden in the forest
Southeast.
southeast of town. It contains several varieties of plants and trees that cannot be found anywhere else in this region. I had some fascinating experimental results with the bush I dug up there. Unfortunately, I was not able to keep it alive in captivity.
Mer plants?
Yep.
There used to be a bush that grew 7 different types of blossoms in the garden. There is still a tree that provides fruit in a very peculiar cycle. There are also many beautiful flowers and plants growing there. I am convinced that the garden must have been intentionally planted, as it contains specimens that are not native to this region. Whoever planted it clearly did not understand the basic tenets of ecology. Fortunately, few of the spores have spread to the wider forest so far.
Okay.
Interesting.
Dang, I wanted to add more seasoning to my stew, but I just don't have the time.
Oh no!
Cranium is still treating his creation better than Dr. Frankenstein did to his.
I've been thinking a bit about that castle on the mountain lately. Such a castle might make a wonderful environment for scientific research. Perhaps someday one of my descendants will work in a castle like that.
Oh, like the castle of Dr. Brain!
There we go. I think we've gotten all the stuff from him now. I don't think.
No, that was several new things.
Yes,
there.
I know, but I think that's probably the last set of dialogues we can get from him.
You greet the...
We have met before, I think. I am Nikolai. Have you met my Anna? She is... Well, I do not know where she is. I am looking for her.
Well, Anna.
Anna has been gone for a long time. I have been looking.
Nothing new there. Okay, so we met Anna in the forest at night, but did not manage to finish off the sequence and get her to come back down. If she does, she'll probably haunt her husband. What does happen to Castle Mordavi after the hero gets rid of the vampires? Does Cranium get his wish? Well, I guess he must have, because that's why we have a game called Castle Dr. Brain.
I'm pretty sure that isn't the same castle.
Stamina, do I?
No, not for now. Yeah, the communication skill is supposed to do things like when you talk to them, they'll respond better. And that was the concept. And you can see how well we did, because it doesn't survive long.
With the,
it would help in your bartering skills, because we did have barter in the games, some of the games, but not this one, because you're not needing anything. We want to go south still, I think.
Are we going
south,
to
yeah, go to, well, we're trying to find the garden.
But we're also trying to find swamp. It says eyeballs.
There's something strange about this bush. Maybe it's the eyes.
Okay, so that's where it is.
It's probably just an ordinary, everyday bush with blood-red berries and tentacle-like branches.
Interesting way to speak. Just say those lines. Really, those eyes should have followed you around. Really would have made it. Yeah. I love that a lot of people have this map for this fictional valley completely memorized, while certainly not us. Oh no, it's a rabbit.
Okay.
Here's Purple bunny time. Whoa!
We have slain a poor innocent bunny.
We have. Dead bunny.
There is absolutely nothing in the little rabbit's fanny pack. Well, maybe a pocket watch, but you don't need one of those.
It's sort of dead endish.
It does.
Almost did become a dead end.
Mm-hmm.
It's intelligence and vitality.
And weapon use, yes. Alice is going to be mad, yes. Was that a Bunnicula, given the bloody mouth it had? Sure, certainly looks like it was eating some blood. Happy holidays, whatever Madravia celebrates at this time of year. Oh, they're celebrating Yule. That was pretty much universal. Universal.
You saw it split away entirely, or is there a way through?
I don't know. I think it's probably blocked. It's a nice, peaceful day. No real problems in this woods, except maybe Vorpal bunnies. You'll have a grand old time in Mordavia this time of year.
Oh, look, what we found!
We come to a beautiful garden deep within the forest. A stream flows gently in a loop around the central island. Feelings of peace and harmony permeate the area.
Can you explain vitality? What goes into it?
Do not have.
You didn't. What goes into it affects it, restores it.
It is related to stamina.
It's an
ornate oriental lantern.
You discover 30 crowns hidden there. You accept it as a gift from Erana.
Yeah, I swear that was just lying there, open to everyone in the bank vault. But yeah.
Yeah, Carol the Bells would have been perfect in here. I would have loved to hear it because it's one of my, favorite. Some 40 years ago, I did the only video I actually did was a Christmas video of the Christmas tree and all the presents around it. My baby that was only 6 months old, and to the tune of Carol of the Bells, with editing in the camera rather than in real life. So
we did a machinima.
Yeah.
The fruit tree is laden with luscious-looking fruits of many kinds. It must be one of the rare mixed fruit trees.
So, at any rate, we were going to explain vitality if you'll bring up the character sheet.
Vitality, character sheet.
Vitality. It is what...
That's a primary stat,
yes,
okay.
Yes, it is.
So, first of all, your health is directly based on your vitality.
It's
something else?
It's
probably vitality and strength.
It's con is what it is.
Constitution in D&D.
In D&D terms is what it really is. And it affects all sorts of other stats, your health and
stamina.
Stamina. And all of those things were, into a mathematics of how the stats went, because they're all interconnected.
All right, let's see what happens if I click on the tree. Here I can get a fruit.
As you approach the tree, the fruit vanishes. Must be that low-calorie kind.
Oops!
Maybe you need to sneak up on the tree.
Clearly.
It's not. You got to wait till.
How do you go to stealth?
You go to it by walking. How about that?
Just walking.
That's just walking. Okay, fine. Off the top of my head, vitality is 2/3 of the health score and 1/2 of the stamina score. That sounds pretty close to right. I believe HP is half and half of strength and vitality. I don't know. Corey did the math, and he's too busy trying to figure out how it is.
It seemed like a good idea at the time. So the idea is that, obviously your current health is, whatever you've been doing. Like if you've gotten hurt, it's down. But the base health, that maximum health number, is a function of vitality and I think strength. Mostly vitality and a little bit of strength in there, like 2 to 1 or 3 to 1.
Yes. Brainiac says it's 2 to 3 or 1 to 1/3. No, the vitality is the key rather than the strength. Because that, in a way, a magic user isn't screwed over when they don't have any strength whatsoever.
But all these stats are, interrelated in various ways, especially the skills on the right side and the stats on the left side. Your skills start affect. So let's say, for instance, you want to do climbing. So you have your climbing stat, and as you practice climbing, your climbing stat slowly goes up. But climbing is considered to be related to strength and agility. So if you do a lot of climbing, slowly your strength and your agility will go up. There's that feedback loop kind of thing. So vitality, as you get hit, as you take damage in combat, that hurts you and reduces your health for the moment, but it increases your vitality. Effectively, getting damage makes you stronger, makes you more able to take damage. I can't find a way to sneak. Maybe you just can't see.
You shows you how.
Oh, that kind. Oh, somebody told me that?
No, you did this.
It's this one, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Did you cook it?
No.
Why didn't you?
Because I want to rest first, and then.
Well, I was trying to see if the fruit would help me.
You have to wait till the fruit comes back to the tree. It doesn't do you.
All right, we'll rest for 60 minutes.
Okay, fine.
I think we'll have to leave the scene.
You'll have to leave the scene to come back. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Yes, indeed.
What about the water?
You included one safe place to sleep in the wilderness. Yes,
cool
exactly.
It tastes like wild strawberries.
Ingmar Bergman.
Doesn't taste much like Ingmar Bergman. Sorry.
You fill your flask to the top with fresh, sparkling water.
Oh, it's a rehydration solution.
Yeah. Probably would have worked too.
Water. Looks like water, smells like water, but it's actually water.
Okay.
Do we have water skin?
No.
What's this?
I don't know.
Oil. Creepy music going on.
Yeah, I know. I don't like that violin or the steel guitar or whatever it is supposed to be. Squeaky.
Well, it's a rogue. Of course,
which spell is it casters get in here? I forget. Well, let's see.
You get glide.
Yes, and you could practice on this water. Ah, yes.
Sneak up.
It's very stealthily. We'll sneak up on a tree, and we'll see how good our stealth skill is. I think you probably.
Flowers.
You pick it. Straighten out your.
I got you, Stone Tree.
Ah!
Darn, it was too smart for me. My stealth didn't improve.
No, it didn't stealth for very long.
Well, I never figured out whether it was stealthing for very long or switching back.
No, it was switching back and forth. I know that for a fact that we.
Well, one of the games that was it.
Well, this one was because
Stink. Sneak out of the garden. Oh, we wanted to investigate this hole. Oops, too late.
That's the hole the cranium was mentioning.
Yes, you mentioned something about that, having dug up a plant there. There's some dirt.
A pile of soil has been removed from the hole in the ground. It looks like high-quality topsoil.
Oh, maybe we need that.
That's a dirty job that you don't particularly need to do at the moment.
All right, I need to go and get ready to sing, so I'll catch you back on the next stream. Thanks, Mary, for showing up.
All right, have a great concert.
Yeah, have fun. Sing well.
Serve your audience.
Uh-huh.
As we learned,
we haven't gotten a fruit yet. We may have to be violent about it and like throw a dagger at it or something, nasty. Or rope and grapnel it and try to grapple apple off of it. Or tiptoe through the tulips.
But what a peaceful forest.
Back to the eyes. Were you deliberately going to the eyes?
I was actually heading back to the bush. Okay.
Oh, okay. Nope.
Don't really stealth.
Nope. It was hard to get stealth up.
Pick up some rocks.
You pick up your dagger.
Oh, I lost some daggers here.
Oh, that's nice of the game to remember it.
Pop! Pop!
I didn't mean beat up a poor bush.
That hurt.
You're
I'm
all right.
trying to get away, but I can't.
Yep, you killed yourself.
You think That, you think that?
Okay, let us quickly drink the healing potion. What's that? Oh, red?
Poison cure. You're poisoned, probably.
Maybe.
That bush is a devil, yeah.
Yeah, it's a problem. The problem with that bush is that machines were a lot slower back then, and that people did not make that.
So many speed runs have died at that bush. Why can you only help
So we're not poisoned, but our vitality went up, as you saw. We got injured, our vitality went up.
Okay, we're not poisoned. Fine. Why can you only help the Rusalka when you're playing the Paladin? The theory was that you would play all the other characters too, and so therefore, this was the special treat for the Paladin's character. And everybody had a special thing that only they could do. So the wizard had the fairies, and the magic user had the magic user had the fairies. The thief has the Thieves Guild.
We didn't try throwing a grapnel at the
I said
bush.
we could throw at the bush, yeah. I think it's...
Oh, there's a thing, run away.
Or fight it. We healed ourselves up.
Partly.
Yeah, because we got the bush. Too late. Are you manual?
Which one's automatic? That was the runaway.
For the challenges where you need a certain skill, how often is it a chance that increases as you level up, and how much is the threshold where you're guaranteed to get it if your skill hits the right number? It was mostly a...
skill hits the right number, you get it.
Uh-huh.
And the way that we had a stat called luck. Do we still have luck in this game?
Yes, we do have luck in this game.
Okay, luck 227. So the luck skill, randomly, occasionally you get lucky, and therefore you succeed at something that you should have needed more skill for. And that's just a random dice roll kind of thing.
Yeah, but it's only on your advantage, not on your...
It's on your attacks and so on.
No, I meant that luck is only good. It is not mixed, even when you have low luck.
Yes, there's no such thing as bad luck.
Yeah, in this game.
There's lack of luck.
Yes.
Here we are.
Yes. Let's see.
I'm hurting my vigor by not walking.
There's also having to deal with Giannis's wraith. That's a lot harder if you're not inherently anathema to evil and dead and foul spirits. Yes, that's what the Paladin's good for. You're right.
Using a grapnel to dislodge stones is tricky business. You'll need to keep practicing.
We've tried it here.
Yeah, so I'm going to try it 3 times.
Arguably, you do help her as any character class. You just don't have her be released to the afterlife without being a pally. Yes.
So this is a practice makes perfect game. So practicing is supposed to increase your throwing or something here.
Yes, actually, Blue Fairy, I agree with you about it should have been everybody can help you. It was our theory at the time that this would be the right way to do it. And clearly from, experience and from you people, that it doesn't work that way. Everybody wants to help. Everyone wants to be a part of it. Nope. It's gonna...
What was the other way to do it?
You can't get a good throwing.
You have to use your...
you can't get a...
Try using your acrobatics. Yes.
Which I never remember how to do. Acrobatics, this weird button?
Yeah, that weird button.
Why would you?
Well, yeah.
What for?
You're already up there. It's for getting up there.
That's too...
All right. How do you get down?
You used your grapnel.
No, it didn't work that way. It didn't allow me to.
Yes, it would. I think. Put it on. No, you don't. You put it on the one you're on, so you can climb down.
Oh. Okay, with that idea.
You probably. Thank you. Try using the rocks to dislodge it.
Okay.
I don't know. I think that's the. No, there might be rocks in this room.
Get some garlic.
Yes, you do.
Step on the rocks.
That did.
I don't know.
You can't reach the bonsai from here. The stand.
Well, we don't have any luck, so therefore, obviously, it doesn't help.
Yeah.
I know, you have to get in the right corner.
It doesn't. The hummock has an unpleasant squishy feel. The hummock.
No problem of ghost hands or zombie hands coming out.
You'll have to cross the swamp
Yeah, I
eventually.
get some rocks here.
Yes, this is oh, it's starting to get late. May have to go sleep at Baba Yaga's place.
You grab it.
I mean, Irana's piece.
You grab it.
Well,
What rocks we got?
rocks. We have a bunch of quarks. 7 rocks. Yeah, it's getting dark fast.
There was a rock joke there.
Oh, we've used all of our rock jokes at some time or another, but we did get climbing skill out of this.
You grab a hand.
All right.
I don't think, we figured this one out.
Throwing rocks should build my strength gradually.
Maybe.
Climbing should build my strength, but doesn't seem to.
Sometimes the math doesn't work.
Beep.
You missed the rock pile.
You really need to get your throwing skill up, too.
My throwing skill's pretty good.
You missed.
Well, we probably need a skill for the rocks, too.
You missed.
What's our throwing skill at?
You missed.
Oh, it's having trained in rocks as a weapon. I knew that.
Oh, okay.
That used to be...
Good thing all classes have a way of getting back to the city wall. Yes, that was important. Very important that everybody can
Oh, my strength is now 251.
Oh!
So was a magic breakpoint.
All right. Yes, for a technique.
By throwing rocks, I built up some strength. I've also just about run out of stamina.
Using a grapnel to dislodge stones is tricky business.
All right, you people, tell us what we're supposed to be doing here.
Using it.
Well, I was told this would work once. Oh, maybe it's my throwing skill isn't high enough.
That's what leads
throwing
to...
is 226. It's terrible.
It sure is.
Maybe that needs to be 225, 275.
We need to find a place to practice that.
Maybe I can use my strength to interact with the pillar.
No, it's rock solid. That's what leads to my Paladin of Irony, a hacked character that gets a lot of stuff he shouldn't normally. For example, he can get Summon Staff, but it won't work until you actually get the Irana's pay. Cool.
Huh.
All right, you got over there. You're not gonna, yeah.
You can't reach the bonsai.
All right, somebody give us a hint of what we're supposed to be doing now that we finally got our strength up, because we're bad.
This is not...
Can't actually use it for anything. Shame, because I'd like to. You should be able to swing.
Well, it's something about acrobatics.
Yes,
but
it's fun playing a character. You can use acrobatics to get up there.
I get over there.
Yeah, and then you can slide all the way down. Now you slid to there, but you can't use it to get there. That's weird.
You can't reach the...
It's fun playing a character that can do as close to everything as possible. Most fighter and thief actions work for them for every class in this game, but Wizard and Pally have unique class locked. Yes. Hard to see that since you're blocking the spot. He's saying lower the grapnel to grab the plant. I don't know if you've actually clicked on the grapnel.
I tried it.
It
didn't seem to work.
Oh, that's true. Can you move us? Yes, it is blocking that one little location that's the obvious location.
Right around here seems like where you'd want to go.
Uh-huh. Try it on the plant.
Up here maybe.
No, that does it and gets you down. No, so we know that doesn't work. No, well, he was saying try it from above.
Yep. Okay,
go up again.
Oh, I could have used my acrobatics to get there.
Yes,
instead.
you could have.
We're almost out of stamina
because you've been. And he said use it on the plant.
That wouldn't work very well.
Okay, all right. So
With
yeah,
while covering the roots of the bonsai bush, you'd probably end up destroying.
No,
the
you
bushes.
can't ruin the.
Okay, so maybe that's what you do after you get the rock pile out. But it did finally allow me to do that.
You know, if you do. All right.
Oh, you have
I
to
looked it up in the
directly
guide,
about it.
and you must break the pile via throwing. Okay, fine.
Okay, now can you throw rocks or do you throw the grapnel?
No, you have to throw rocks or something. And we're clearly terrible at throwing, and it's getting late.
So we're just going to give up?
We're going to...
Is that what you're saying? We're going to be wimps and walk away?
Oh, look.
It's late time here now. Whee, nighttime in the swamp. We see will-o-wisps.
The bleached bones of the earth.
Yeah, break the pile with rocks, then for the thief, the plant gets caught, leading to you need to get the grapnel to get it out. Okay, fine. I thought I remembered that. I just didn't remember that you had to use rocks.
Because it gave me feedback on using not rocks.
You grab it.
Yes, for the fighter, the plant slides all the way down after you black the rock pile. Yeah, I remember that bit.
You grab it.
It's kind of a fun piece of it. A little animation.
You grab it.
It's too late to do anything, Corey.
You grab it.
For wizards, they force bolt breaks the rock pile and fetch to get the bush. Yeah.
So we made it hard on thieves.
We made it hard on thieves. But then, yeah, thieves should be the hard one. You're still going to try?
Yeah, I just collect all those rocks for a reason. I don't have any stamina potions.
You
Let's
don't.
see, do you die if you rest here?
After some rest?
No. You really ought to be...
Polly should be the same as a fighter because he has no great skill here.
You missed the
All right, keep clicking until he stops yakking at us. Paladin feels a lot like a fighter, yes. That's why we had the...
Yeah, I was building my strength, but I wasn't building my throwing skill.
You missed.
Yep.
You missed. You are so exhausted that you missed.
You have used up all your stamina for doing several hours of rock throwing. No wonder you're tired. All right, look at our stats.
After some rest.
Okay, our stats.
Good
My throwing skill is up to 230.
Okay.
It should be like 330.
Oh, well.
I think they said I need throwing of 275.
If that's so.
And
I got to retire for the night. Curse you, European time zone. Well, thank you, Kellen.
Thanks for coming. This will be on YouTube later on our YouTube channel.
Yeah, you can always skip to this part and actually see what you're missing.
Kiryu-game. Intelligence went up.
Yeah, it did.
This must have been a smart thing to do.
I guess so. Your smart thing to do is not to die, so yeah. Even though any class can become one in Quest for Glory 2, only 3 lets a fighter progress, and including import Pally into Quest for Glory 5 is very fighter-coded. I consider Paladin the evolution of fighter, as Wizard is Wizard for the magic user and Chief or Rogue for the thief. Exactly. Yeah, I did want it to feel like there was a progression to this. And yes, I did think that, we do shift the fighter as its own class, but, any good fighter became a paladin. Unless, of course, you were a rotter as a hero. A rotten healer.
It's a pretty big forest, actually.
It is. It's quite a big forest. This is a lodge. That is not something we can deal with. It's a zombie. Revenant. It's a revenant. Oh, go up that nice path there. It looks like it's nice rocks. Oh, good. I don't want those.
You did come. I was beginning to think I would never see you again. It is so dangerous to wander in Mordavia. I was quite frightened for you.
There are revenants around.
I was starting to be scared out here by myself. I'm so glad you are here. You make me feel so safe.
What? What? You didn't do flirt. You didn't do any of the other things.
Talk. Let her talk.
Okay.
Ask about. That's for a kiss.
No, you go to kiss and not flirt. You flirt first, then you kiss.
No.
This is why.
Why I'm single?
Yeah.
What happened to her voice?
Especially this line.
My scarf felt too confined. Hope you'll excuse the fact of not wearing. I know it's not proper, but I didn't think you would mind.
That line. Where's that line?
There was no voice. Flirt. Fine. Happy?
Huh.
I've lost voice.
Oh, weird. Oh, the thime's fine. She's definitely displayed her decolletage. Yeah.
Still trying to fetch stubborn plant.
Seems reasonable. Yep. All right, let's talk to her. See if she can talk back. Talks about
the castle.
I live in a castle.
There it goes.
It is old, and many of the rooms have been empty for decades. Borkov.
How dare those things howl over her?
It is rather warm.
There she. All right, there's a line.
My scarf felt too confining. I hope you will accept wearing it. I know it is not proper, but I did not think you would mind.
No, that was a glitch, and that feels like maybe we've got a memory loss somewhere in here.
About a date?
Yeah.
I must go now. Please, meet me again.
Boy, those things are... Yeah,
Katrina walks off into the forest to the west and is quickly gone from sight.
Yeah, it's not that those lines are missing.
They get overridden.
They were getting overridden by something.
The screams.
And it was, yes, you could see those necrotards should not be barking over her. That should never happen. So there was something.
It probably wasn't play tested.
Well, that might be true too, but where are you going?
I was going to go visit the Rusalka.
Not in the middle of the night with no stamina? No, we need to go back to the house.
We need stamina to have a date with the Rusalka. Got it.
Uh-huh.
That's music.
Mm. Oh, good. We found the town. We can go to sleep.
Town. We can probably actually stop running.
Probably.
Let's start sneaking.
Yes, start sneaking.
Sneak back into the
I hope
town.
so. I can see missing lines not being common knowledge for Katrina scenes because they're limited in how long they last. You can never get everything. Well, yes, and it's nice to be, to actually get to hear them occasionally. I mean, it's probably the first time we've actually gotten there in our playthroughs of this thing to actually see her and talk to her. So, yeah, don't ask her about the date. Ask her about everything else until you ask her about the date. That gets rid of her, I think. All right, climb over
the gate because I'm so strong now.
Force the gate open.
Yeah.
I'm over.
By comparison, the errors with the Rusalka and one of the townsfolk are very well established and mostly repaired by fan patches by now. I hope so.
All right. So
sleep here.
Or do you want to
sure,
go back
let's
to our room?
sleep here.
You want to stay first?
No, you don't need to, it's not going to kill you.
The stone structure is warm to your... The staff feels warm and almost alive in your hand. You hear an eerie voice in your head.
This I must first do. The sacrifice of life for one of love.
You find yourself letting go of the staff very quickly.
All right.
Let's sleep here.
Let's sleep here. Zzz.
Oh,
that's all right. We can look there. Climbing this up.
It's up to 334.
Okay.
But it's throwing that we need. Now
I know.
Find out.
Sleep until morning. Let's see if we get any dreams here.
Oh, here's a dream.
feel the sensation of floating freely in a swirling cloud of magic. You are warm and safe, surrounded by the sound of peaceful beauty. You feel as if you are suddenly totally alive. You can remember every happy moment of your past, taste every favorite sensation, hear all the colors of the universe. This is the true joy of living. Suddenly, you find yourself trapped by darkness. You cannot breathe. The darkness is tearing the warmth, life, and magic from your body. Pain! The agony of lungs without air, the burning cold of a body trapped in ice, the terror of helplessness as death approaches. You float, cold and lifeless.
That wasn't the most peaceful dream we could have.
You gradually wake, shaking off the shreds of dreams that cling to your memory.
Oh, let's see. Someone actually got Jess Harnell to record the introduction line that was accidentally coded to, "Listen, I'm telling you, Igor's death must be avenged instead."
Ah, good.
Let's hope there's no early bird comes along and finds us sleeping in the open in the morning.
Just give me that same pattern you say?
Yes. Maybe we'll get that. That was me. Yes.
That one.
That one.
Now, if you needed actually rhythm for this rhythm game of the music, I'd be in trouble.
Everything in nature is of interest to the true scientist. You must learn to observe carefully and to take detailed notes. You never know what you might find.
Oh, our health went up to full sleeping there.
Ah, yes. So added a gift certificate. Thank you for the gift certificate. That's cool.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Our stealth has gone up finally.
Yay!
It goes very fast.
Shout out to Cedric. Yes.
That's a good observation.
The scientists never fail.
Yes, you had those. So.
Okay, found out all that.
Yeah,
I was just seeing if there's anything new.
I don't think.
You really should.
I don't think there's anything we can.
Here you are.
I think we probably have enough poison cures. So.
Well, we keep taking it. Yes, for a second I
more?
thought the scientist
no, we've been taking this healing.
Was slumped over his table asleep. Yes.
Well, slumped over his table, perhaps.
Yeah, well.
Enough already. I just wanted your healing potion.
He was.
How many we got of the other one? Poison cure we have 5. That's plenty.
Okay.
Healing we have 3 because we keep using them.
I don't know where our sequence is with.
Should you ever visit Silmaria?
I'd be pleased to give you a recommendation to the Academy. What?
We haven't done all the Olga and Boris interactions yet.
Not necessarily all of them yet.
No.
Oh, we just look for Anna again while we're in the forest, I think.
Okay. Do you know where she is? No.
You do not need to go.
It always finds you. Is there a way to practice throwing in the Thieves Guild? Maybe upstairs?
Maybe. There was a, when they're in the Thieves Guild proper.
I suppose you heard that the gypsy didn't kill Igor after all. Dmitri has set the gypsy free. No good will come of it. You mark my words. The man was clearly a werewolf.
How about Boris?
Tell Olga that Boris didn't like being ordered around all the time.
Oh, I wouldn't have had to order him around if he would only have done his work. I just wanted the shop to be neat and clean in case anyone came in. How does he expect me to do all the work around here by myself? Yeah, this was his family's business after all.
Tell Olga about what you've been doing in Mordavia.
Be sure and keep me informed. I need to know everything that goes on around here. Someone's got to have a clue after all.
So, basically, we have a digital tape with all these voice lines on it. It was tape back then rather than on the computer. And the audio engineers have to go through and using the cue sheet that was automated by a program I used, except in John Rhys Davies' case, where it was all manual, had to go through and figure out where to crop the line from the tape. And that was one where they had a little bit of extra.
They've been doing for quite a few of those. I wasn't sure if that was actually that or whether we're getting a. I mean, when it's consistent, yes, it's consistent. So I'm thinking we've got an audio glitch going on here, and if I would reboot it if I were in World of Warcraft. It feels like since Katrina's lines weren't being played, and the wolf might have
been running this too long, and it has some memory.
Yeah, I would think there's some memory issues. Although we weren't playing that long, so it might be there's a memory leak that we're going to keep, saving over it, and it'll get worse and worse as we go along.
What's really too?
What would you like to know?
Keeper's wife.
Yeah, Bella's a good woman. She's the one who really runs the inn. Her husband just gives orders. Someday she'll give Yuri a piece of her mind, and good for her. The things she puts up with. Bella, she was a pretty woman not long ago. Was not called Bella for nothing. Losing her only child really aged her. What a tragedy. Well, the gypsy may not have eaten the gravedigger, but that still doesn't explain why he was hanging around town. We'll all be eaten by that werewolf yet.
There's a systematic memory error in Windows-only version, I believe.
The castle north of town was abandoned for many years. Some strangers moved in 4 years.
Your son was still hating Cedric.
No one knows what goes on there now. But it won't be for the good, I'll tell you.
Talk over her.
Anything else?
Yeah, we can talk about the monastery. I don't remember what she says about it.
That is a bad place, and you'd better have nothing to do with it. It is dangerous and should have been torn down long ago. Many a stranger never came back after asking questions about it. So don't let your curiosity be the death of you. It's not him. As my lost husband used to say, may all your travels lead somewhere.
What time of the day now that we've talked to people?
Not terribly late.
Okay, still morning. We could eat, or we could go to the monastery and get the statue so we can.
You know how to do that?
Yeah, vaguely. I'm sure we can lose this game easily. Yeah, I still have some old saves with the issue that I've sent to speedrunners to look if they can figure it out. Okay, yeah, it compounds over several saved games, but eventually you crash anytime you open the stat scene. Yeah, that would be a shame if we were dealing with that.
Okay, have we tried opening the door without using it?
No, we did. Yes, we have. So we've gotten caught by the thing.
Bad place.
Maybe we shouldn't do it in front of him. We'll ignore him and go in anyway.
You push.
Anything more to feed?
Yeah, we have garlic.
The hexapod waves its tentacles at your sandwiches.
Maybe it's allergic to avocado. Use the pure stuff.
Yeah, just the pure stuff.
There's no reason to do that. The hex.
Oh, he's still good, huh?
Doesn't need to eat very often.
All right.
There he's allergic to garlic and... Okay, this statue here?
Well,
What statue?
it's
That statue there?
that statue there that you don't want to touch, but you can look.
You see a small statue that matches.
All right. So there is a way to get that.
Let's try the grapnel.
No, you need to be able to put it away. For that.
This is not a good place.
Yeah.
Bag? Did we get the
Did we get the bag?
shopping bag?
Yeah, I thought we got the shopping bag. There. That thing that looks like a barrel.
You pick up the statue in the shopping
Ah!
carefully avoiding any contact with your own flesh. The statue glows briefly as it slips into the bag, then subsides.
Ooh.
All right. Cockroach
so,
symbol we got here. Looked like we had a cockroach.
well,
icon.
what does it say? What does it look like in inventory? It looks like a bag, probably, because that's what it looks. That is one evil ladybug. Yeah. You see, it does look like a bug, doesn't it? It's an evil ladybug. Now we'll know. Okay.
Carefully wrapped in a shopping bag is a pest culture horribles, but like monsters.
It looks a little like a cute ladybug. Yes, it's the evil ladybug. We'll remember that from now on. Evil. All right.
Retrieve the Dark One sign from the monastery door, then quickly step away before the Hectopus can react.
Yeah, I just figured, you know, he said that he was cursed by that, and we touched it, and we died. So I stopped doing it.
Yeah.
We can just climb up there at this point.
Yeah.
Don't need to use a grapnel.
Use the grapnel, you'll wind up doing climbing practice. Why can't we practice in here? Why isn't there a place to practice our dagger?
Let's go out the castle.
There is a little known secret way into the castle that I will someday reveal to you when I think you are ready.
Thief jobs. Just go through this. We haven't.
Thief jobs?
I don't know. It will be a shame to lose you so soon. The best places to steal from are the most dangerous.
All right, I think we have heard these.
Skills?
A good thief has many skills he can depend on. Thieving is more than just being in perfect physical and mental condition. Thieving is more than just climbing a rope and a grapnel or the side of a building. It is more than attracting hordes of beautiful women with your debonair style. A good thief practices his knowledge and abilities.
See, we try to teach you important life lessons here. Well, acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics is a skill which is
This is the only game that had it.
A good acrobat can spin his body farther than the best jumper. He can cross a tightrope over the most dangerous.
See, that's why we need to get our acrobatic skills up.
Right as a circus performer in a painting.
Through the whole list.
All right, fine. Thieves' marks.
There are not many thieves' marks left around here. Most have worn away. In a big city where the guild is active, you can find marks all over.
I could make some more.
Good.
Okay, so while you're going through it.
There is more to stealth than just sneaking around. You'll need to know when to hide as well. It also helps to carry oil with you at all times. You never know when you might alert someone as you open a squeaky door. With a little knowledge and the right tools, picking blocks is a snap. First, you need the right tools. That Mark II kit you have that looks suspiciously like mine is perfect for the job. Next, you need keen senses and strong nerves, knowing that any mistake you make could be your last. Lastly, Obviously, you need plenty of practice. Just don't get yourself killed getting it. That would be very embarrassing. I'm afraid I'm not in shape anymore to teach you the basics. You will need to have someone else show you the ins and outs of pickpocketing. Besides, this is hardly the right place to learn such a thing. You'll need a city with plenty of rich merchants and tourists to really be a success as a cutler. Some place such as Silmaria, perhaps.
What was the last clue that we got out of him?
Pickpocketing. You need a big city where there are people worth stealing.
We never actually implemented that part.
Actually, I'm getting used to this shape. I can climb walls and ceilings really well now. I can run and be stealthy at the same time. Best of all, I never have to go hungry. I never realized how tasty moldy leftover garlic stew can be. You and I can work together and return this guild to its former glory. New thieves will swarm here to be taught by such master thieves as ourselves. I can teach them, well, stealth and hiding, and you can teach them everything else. The Mortavian Thieves Guild will be notorious again. That is, of course, assuming anyone can cross the swamp and avoid sinking into the morass or being dragged to their deaths in order to get here.
Other thieves.
After I became such as I am, many of the members left. One thief said that I was no longer fit to be chief. After I showed him how fast I could throw daggers with these feet, he didn't say much.
No.
Never said anything again, as a matter of fact. The ones that left said they felt uncomfortable around me. Fools! Do they think this is some sort of brotherhood of man? This is a brotherhood of thieves! They should be uncomfortable around me. Soon it was just me and two others. They decided to explore the castle after the new owner moved in and never returned. So now, there's only me and you.
The two are Necrodar thieves. Let's go out secret passageway.
Other thieves? Did you ask them?
Yeah, that was it.
Okay, fine.
You mean this passage behind me? It leads out of town under the bridge near the gate. You can use it to get out of town, but you cannot get back in. The door can't be opened from the outside.
Secret passageway.
You have to be very careful with traps. Always check for them first. Take your time disarming them. One mistake can be your last.
Yep, that's the right button. Okay, we're looking for a ladybug, you say.
There's the evil ladybug.
Wonderful, wonderful. I won't have to scuttle in the shadows all the time. I won't have to have unsavory eating practices. Thank you so very much.
All right, we have done it. We have saved the day.
Talk to him. Ask about the castle secret entrance.
There is a secret passage to the castle from the Boyar's crypt in the graveyard. There is a special way to open this secret door. Something involving colors and the Borgov family crest, I think. You must be very careful. I know nothing of the people who now live in the castle. Only that the last thieves to break in never returned. I am all right, I guess, but I'm having a difficult time adjusting to walking on two legs again. Other than the fact that there are no other thieves here, and that we are not likely to get any in the near future, this is a wonderful guild. If you excuse the fact we can't fence anything here either.
Okay. We have
enough already, so can I go through that secret passage? Oh, look at that.
There we go. We're
Comes
out under the bridge. I'm not sure that saves us any time or effort, but
it did. It saved me 2 rooms worth. So much water underneath the bridge. Time we've wasted on the way. There goes the hawk. It's not important, but it's cute. The vulture.
Everything's very quiet. I did not hear that owl screech. I mean that.
So I go honorless. That's the hint on how to go honorless.
Oh, there's a noise. Okay. All right.
Hello again. You are a most brave man to wander so freely in the Moldavian woods.
I'm nearly a dead man.
Great. Yeah.
Good day.
And welcome back. Talk about Olga.
You tell Boris that Olga is having trouble running the shop without him.
There is much to do to keep the shop straightened up. My family always worked together to keep it going before. If only Olga wouldn't nag me all the time. She and I used to enjoy running the shop when we actually had things to sell. What is the point of even running a shop when there is no business?
But there's me. That's about life.
Work, work, work. That was all Olga ever said to me. And it didn't matter what I did. I always did it wrong. And so she would nag. All I wanted was a chance to get away from her voice. I got so tired of being nagged one day that I walked out of town. I walked so long that it was getting dark. Then I met the master and was asked if I wanted the job as gatekeeper. I accepted and have been here ever since. The castle is very quiet during the daytime, but I have heard noises and seen lights in the windows at night. The people of the town are frightened peasants. Just because no one has ever seen anyone from the castle during the day, they tell tales of monsters in the night.
Oh, glorious spider!
I have worked as a gatekeeper here for many years. I wear no garlic and fear no vampires. After all, when someone goes looking for trouble, he will always find it. Moldavia has changed little in all the time I have lived here.
Everybody's well. We are well and happy, yes.
Good.
Fair foods. Fair foods.
Fair wolves.
Yes.
I have heard the wolves howl at night, but who is to say that they are werewolves?
Enough already. Goodbye.
Farewell.
Oh, pithy statement.
No, he waits until we leave.
Take you where you wish to go.
We'll start a howl. All right. We have had a good time. We have rescued the thief. We have braved the monastery one last time, and we got to see it go on a date night with Katrina, which this is the first night afterwards. We have to wait 3 nights.
I think, to see her again.
Yeah.
So I can take me there. Find my way to the lake.
See a Rusalka.
See a Rusalka.
Katrina is incredibly dated right now. Yeah. She's not ancient. She's not an ancient person. I mean, there's some vampires that are when they go on dates. I mean, they're like 200 years older than the person they're dating. It's got to be for instance, Twilight. That's about as mixed metaphor as you could get. Ooh.
Hello there.
Could you help me? This water is cold and I need someone to help warm me.
I'm going to replace it. Curious what it was like when you did the voice acting for this game. Was there a big learning process, being this the first Quest for Glory with voice acting? Well, we had this written before we had voice acting, so we were set up from the beginning with good dialogue for it. It's Poison Ivy! It does look a little like, you know, she's dressed in ivy.
Please, come and hold me and help me to be warm again.
So that was automatic after a period of time.
Really? Literally the same actress in Batman, the animated series, and later the...
Hi. I was listening.
She's listening to you, kind of.
What's your name?
I am the Rusalka. Please, take my hand and help me. If you take my hand, I'll be happy to show you what the...
About the forest.
If you take my arms, I'll be happy to talk to you about anything you'd like.
I wouldn't want to be talking to.
Like her is doing in a place like this.
What's a nice girl like you
Water. Why don't you join me?
doing in a place like this? What are you here?
You are?
Yes,
Oh,
yes, that was it, yeah.
Enough already.
It is so cold.
Whoop. I told you it was glitching.
Let's take her hand, or some body part.
Go down in the water. And
Oh!
Wade out to the lake woman and take her in your arms. Her skin is soft but very cold.
Warmer.
The lake spirit moans softly as she holds you closer and closer and tighter, then pulls you down into the lake.
For homies. Good animation. Going drown. You quickly discovered that you really don't know how to breathe water. Woo. Darn.
Diana Pershing. Brainiac met her at a Cincy Expo a few years back. She offered to fix the line error gratis, but the error was fixed by fan patchers without the need for revoicing. Shame that, because it would be great to have more lines from her. Clearly the hero should have gone back after getting the amulet in the next game. Yeah, that's it. You should do that.
Yeah, that's what the sequel is going to be all about.
Yeah,
but,
going back to save the Rusalka. Yeah.
Yeah.
You grab it. You grab it. You grab it.
You really do have a terrible aim. Look how far off your rocks are. Yep, we should be spending this the whole time. Let's see. So we can be talking over this while you click. We are losing stamina from this, yes. Imagine Rusalka could have been a marrying option in the Quest for Glory 5. She is dead. I will let you remind you, you know. And you know, there's some undeads that just, you know, you don't really want to go to bed with. So we're Arana and Katrina. That is true, but they didn't stay dead. They're options. Rusalka kind of stays dead. We didn't
vaguely in the direction I'm aiming.
Vaguely. Yep. Ooh, that one was on target. Stay on target. Stay on target.
You grab it. You grab.
We'd have to find a way to bring her back to life.
You grab it.
And she's been dead a while. You saw what condition she really is in. Yeah. I wonder if she's in Hades. If you're, oh my God, no, she would be in Hades, but she wouldn't be. What is it? Elysium Fields, I guess. Yes.
Is that the purgatory?
Hades is that is purgatory kind of things. The Hades is where you go if you don't have some place better to go, and Arana and Katrina were trapped there. Helheim. Yeah, that's a wrong religion there.
Nice girl like you.
You missed the...
Keep clicking until we get rid of his voice. Yep.
You missed...
But yeah, I think that the Greek mythology had the Elysian Fields were the place you went with when you were a good person.
You missed...
Katrina makes sense. Irana was probably disturbed from actual peace by the hero's presence, given what the Guardian says. I think it was because she had her soul trapped by the Dark One, and therefore it was contaminated in the eyes of the undead. Yeah, really.
243. It is.
Yeah, it's getting there.
And strength's up 258.
She had spiritual trauma. Yes, she was not ready to go. Yep, definitely was traumatic for her. Especially since, she wasn't dead right away.
Oh, quite dead.
It was her soul was taken from her. She was stripped. All right, pick up some rocks. We will be using and then you'll need to rest after this. You're just going to throw some and use up all our stamina?
Yeah.
Okay. Rest here?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Rest.
After some. You do not have any.
Nope.
It would be nice to get rid of that icon.
Sunset already.
You grab.
User interface is not the best. How much are you grabbing at a time?
It was 3 grabs, and I have 8.
8, okay.
I think 2 or 3 randomly.
Okay.
Or 1 to 3 randomly.
All right.
You grab.
Let's see if we can finally. Ooh, you're getting a little more accurate there. I can tell.
Can you?
Yeah, it really is. It was programmed. See, your throws are going up now to where you're aiming. It's trying to approach it.
45.
Yep.
All right. I need to.
What?
Go walk around.
Go walk around. You want to? It's 420.
You want to cut it?
Yeah, we'll cut it. We'll cut it now.
Okay. Let's have a little poll. Do you guys want us to get our throwing and strength up before the next time we play? It's 420 in California, 720 on the East Coast.
Yep. Some of you probably
started about 5 minutes late because
only because of
setup problems.
Yeah, technical difficulties. So yeah, we'll get this done eventually.
Yeah, this is, a key part of the game is practice. But
so yeah, we'll wrap it up here. We won't actually free the plant, unless. But we did talk to the Rusalka and not die to the Rusalka because we restored. So, any rate, let's wrap this up. You can keep doing that, but first talk to people and say,
All right, let's see where we are. My character sheet, my throwing is up to 251.
All right, that's good.
That's good enough to try anyway. Let's go down and try it one more time.
Did you grab some more rocks?
I think so.
Okay.
I think somebody said you needed 250 throwing and 275 strength.
You missed the rock.
Nope, got to keep practicing.
Oh well.
Let's use up all our rocks and all our stamina.
You missed the...
Yeah.
What did you do?
I
clicked off
it? Somewhere that wasn't on the screen. No, I killed it.
You killed
it. Crashed it.
He crashed the game!
Perfect.
I told you there was something.
That was right time to
looked
save.
Like a script broke. We knew there was a problem.
Yep, that was right about time to save so that we would really continue next time. But I guess we're done.
Isn't that perfect timing, really? Yeah, convenient for a person that's falling asleep. At any rate, we will be running again next week.
Yeah, we will be back next Sunday. That is the 21st for our Yuletide ings.
Yes.
Yuletidings.
Yuletidings. And we will have, and I will be streaming on Wednesday at 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Or yes, it is Standard Time. I will be live streaming Destry Finds a Home as I explore the forests of Founders Point, trying to find the perfect place for a home for a would-be werewolf.
Destry Elder was her Worgen character, and is a magic user.
Alex will have to review the footage for potential patches. Well, you can see, I'm sure the glitch started just before we had problems with not hearing Katrina's voice, because we did hear it the next time we talked to her. So yes. I will be live streaming.
There's just memory issues, and they might or might not have been caught in our saves, because the way Sierra saved games is basically took the entire heap, the 64K heap of memory, and compressed that a little bit and put it in a save file. So that's what each of your save files is, just a memory dump. So if we had memory fragmentation problems, they're probably locked in.
Right, so it may still be there, and we may crash out the game yet for the rest of the
what a joy.
Yeah, I know. Any rate, as I said, Wednesday I'll be playing Destry as he searches the entire island of Founders Point for a home, and talk about game design, talk about what WoW is doing and what it's doing right and wrong. And, it'll be game design.
And a little bit about world building as she goes and looks at architecture and such.
Yes, and character design as I talk about how Destry, as a character, and how I see him in the world. So it'll be an interesting thing, and I hope you will join me, or at least watch the video afterwards, because it will be saved to our channel on YouTube. And we'll see you next week.
Yep.
Oh, yes, and I will be live streaming, so you can join us in chat, because I'll be happy to chat with you.
Okay, so we'll get into our Discord server, which is Transolar Games on Discord. Join Transolar Games on Discord, and I will
give the link.
Go over there. Discord. No, it's the Discord.
That's Discord.
Discord?
It's got the penitentiary up.
Okay, Transolar Games, invite server.
Okay.
Copy.
If you never keep track of this.
Boing.
Okay.
And so you can join us in Discord, and there is a channel on our Discord server called Penitentiary.
You could
but
show
that's not the one.
But that's not the one we're talking about.
I don't think I can show
can you?
Let's see.
All right,
webcam, desktop. Let's see.
Desktop.
Sometimes it comes up.
It
no,
doesn't.
It's invisible.
Today it's invisible. Oh, well.
But more importantly, there's a voice channel called Speakeasy. And if you join the Speakeasy, you'll be able to literally talk to us.
Yeah, and we will be talking.
And talk on the stream, and hopefully you won't say anything inappropriate.
Right. Well, I don't know that they will hear it, will they?
Yeah, but we'll hear it.
Oh, okay. Well, it'll be exciting. So come join us. You can say your speeches and talk, and we'll just chat and have a good old time, so that I can find Destry a home, so I can find the werewolf home he wants.
That is the 17th. So Wednesday, December 17th at 5 p.m. PST for Destry's Search for a Home.
The Hunt for a Home.
And Sunday, December 21 for
the Yuletide special.
For Yuletide follow-up. Whatever.
All right. See you then.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Have a nice season till we see you again.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah.